Aaron Schoenke, guys, the guy who has literally removed everything you could possibly find from Space Bears. It still shows up in the Google search, but the IMDb page, he's rung the bell on. And it wasn't too long ago where I pretty much showed you that, hey, Space Bears was a full-fledged animated movie, right? And currently I'm being told that if you mention Space Bears, it's getting deleted in his hour of transparency, because the story was that animation was 70% done, and then Aaron said he wanted to rewrite the movie. The animation studio said no. The animation studio eventually sued them because they stopped paying. Now, I know Aaron, right? I know how he operates. He will say, well, technically, I never got sued. So that's a silly conspiracy theory, because this is the same guy who said, I didn't take half the movie budget. Bat in the Sun took half the movie budget. So if anyone's telling you I took half the budget, that's a lie, when he is Bat in the Sun. So what's the update after they, unfortunately it's not coming out. We do have an update from Montreal Studios. Laughing Dragon Studio is shutting down, blames Quebec's government for gutting animation in the industry. All right. And it's unfortunate it happens, but there was a statement. Here we go. This is the LinkedIn post I never thought I'd have to write, yet the fear one day of having to do it. I'd be lying if I said it hasn't kept me up at night. As of today, Laughing Dragon Studios is closing its doors. It was a decision forced due to many circumstances outside of our control. Chief among them, Legault's government decision to cut our industry off at the knees. While we've built this sector up over the last 20 years, the government has gutted in less than 2. So this studio was supported by not only government funds, but doing outside projects. While my heart is hurting, it's almost impossible not to look back at the 23 years and not smile through the hard work, through the laughter and love. The team at Laughing Dragon Studios has never ceased to amaze and amuse. Whether we're here for a year or 15, you understood. This is heartbreaking, right? To everyone who walked through our doors, my only hope was always that you left it greater than you arrived. If we achieve well, we set out to do. Now, here's the thing, right? Now, sure, you can say this is not Aaron's fault, and I'm not going to read any more of it. But here's the thing. They worked on this project for 2 years, got paid, but it never saw the light of day. And sometimes when you work on something for so long and you say, hey, once everyone sees the animation I did right here on this Space Bears, then my career would take off. But that didn't happen, unfortunately. It didn't happen because this never saw the light of day. And this happens all too often in the animation and the movie industry. Now, I know everyone is hoping and praying that one day they see Legend of the White Dragon and it doesn't become the same as Space Bears or Cascading, all projects helmed under Aaron Schoenke's hand that have never seen the light of day. Where's Cascading? Where's that at? What happened with that? They filmed it. Jason David Frank financed it, and it's just gone. No mention of it, no anything. Same thing for Space Bears. Why is he blocking people who brings up Space Bears? Why? Why is he not addressing the full video showing off all the animation that was done? Why did he say, should we bring it back, when he know the project was killed already? Because he killed it. Why would he do that? You have to wonder all these questions when you're dealing with this guy who is constantly out to deceive. And not just deceive you in one way, but to deceive you into donating to the grift. Giving him more money for another probably under delivered project of his with stolen IP. Back to stealing IP. It is what it is. But let me know what you think in the comment section. See you next video. Peace.